Hello everyone, I'm Bill from Harvest Hosts. I'm the CMO and we are here at the Hershey RV show in 2024. You just got a glimpse of the indoor arena. There's acres of RVs outside to come see the newest models from all the OEMs. We're really excited to share all the news about our membership this year. For Harvest Host, we are a membership for $99 a year. You get access to 5,000 locations all over North America. These include wineries, breweries, museums, all sorts of attractions. We've got churches and alpaca farms, all sorts of really cool things. The money that you spend at the host location, it is for product or admission tickets to a museum or something like that. We don't take any of it. We just charge the annual membership and give you access to our platform. Our belief is that all the money should stay in the local business. The better it is for local businesses, the more unique experiences we as RVers can have. I think some of the questions we get a lot of times is, hey, is Harvest Hosts only for small, little, tiny campers, right? Or Class Bs, and that's not true. In fact, our CEO, Joel, has a 44-foot Brinkley with a bunkhouse in the middle for his 2 kids, and he takes them to Harvest Host all the time. And many of these places have really large spots. So make sure to check the filters on our map. You can actually filter by rig size. The second question we get a lot is it only boondocking? And we say, yes, majority of our hosts are boondocking. These are businesses. You're parking in a winery parking lot, so it's not a campground. However, we've now started a new filter that allows you to filter out and find hosts that do have electric and water hookups. And currently we're at about 1,000 hosts locations that have electricity. Now, again, most of these are probably 30 amp and not your big 50 amp plugs. But that'll get you through a mild spring or fall day, maybe not in the heat of summer in Kansas, but we really do think that this will help our campers. And then finally, the third question we get a lot is, hey, you know, for one night, I'm setting up my canopy, I'm putting out all my stuff, and I'm getting everything done, and then within a couple hours I go to bed, and then in the morning I gotta go. It's not worth the time to stay. Well, luckily, we've also now been working for over a year now, building out what we call extra nights. And that allows you to request it. Now, please only request it for the 2,000 hosts that allow it. Many hosts have rapid turnover business and they want to make sure they can make money in their restaurant or their winery. But again, 2,000 hosts are allowing this multiple nights, some up to 4 nights. So if you request it in our platform, we now have a place where you can easily choose how many nights you want to request. The host can say, sorry, I have a wedding this weekend, I won't be able to get there. But by and large, the majority of the hosts would like you to stay. Those are some of the major updates that we've made. We do also have filters for generators, pets. There's a lot of really cool amenities now in our thing. So look at it and see. You'll find that a lot of our filters now are very Airbnb-esque. We understand that not everyone camps the same way. Maybe you have a larger dog that needs a little more area to run. Maybe you have lots of children that need something to get their energy out. Maybe you don't drink. We have 2,000 farms now. It's wineries aren't the only place, and most wineries have food. And that's what we want to make the platform as flexible as possible, as easy to use as possible.
What about the Boondockers Welcome part of the system, of the platform? If you could just explain a little bit on that.
Yeah, so our plans work. The 5,000 for $99 I mentioned is our classic plan. Is kind of the small business plan. We have an upgrade tier where for $50 more on the internal upgrade, you'll be able to purchase a Boondockers Welcome upgrade. It's 3,000 private properties that hosts just RVers just like yourself, part of our community, are welcoming members into their private properties, mostly driveways. A lot of them do have hookups as well because they are RVers. They have hookups for their own RV. And it's just a way of growing the community. If you are looking for somewhere as a pit stop, you're looking to talk to somebody and hang out, there's all these options all over North America. We actually have Boondockers Welcome started in Canada. And so north of the border, we actually have a really large concentration of Boondockers Welcome hosts. Sometimes there's no business nearby, but you really need to stop and stay somewhere. It's a really good option, and it's really worth the money if you do travel and you can string together a Boondockers Welcome, you can talk to them and hang out with a fellow RVer, then you stay at a museum and learn about the local history or some other topic that you're interested in. You can string together several of these. And it's really helped a lot of our travelers use their RVs more.
Do we have any locations in Alaska?
Yes, there are several. The hard part about Alaska is it is completely inaccessible for several months a year because of the snow, and many of our host locations actually close down during the winter. But during the summer, we do have several locations there, and you can spend multiple nights because they understand you're not going to go up there and spend one night and now you're you're stuck in the tundra. But we do have several up there. And we are trying to look for more along the way because we do know that many people like to do the east-west, west-east big trip, and then the Baja to Alaska also big trip. So we're actually looking for a lot of hosts along the way. And we have a big host team that their entire job is to call businesses and explain the program. And hopefully we can find some really cool spots so that you can hopscotch your way up to Alaska.
So for newcomers, those who are willing to join the club, what should they do? What are the steps?
It's really easy. Go to harvesthost.com and check out our site. You can see the approximate location, kind of like Airbnb. You can't see the exact host and their address until you book. So what we do is you can see the approximate location and their amenities and photos and see if that's kind of a good fit for you. Then when you sign up, we're just asking you for your rig model, your name, your contact info, you pay the fee, and then it opens up the whole map. There are no limits to the number of requests you can send in. You can only request one night or one spot per night. You can't book multiple spots for the same night. And once you find a location you like, you have photos you can read, reviews, real reviews from other members. You can see the amenities I mentioned. You can filter by electric, by extra nights, by pets. All of the different things you want to do. And then when you're ready, there's an Airbnb style calendar for about 80 to 90% of our hosts to use our booking system. And you look at the calendar, you click which day you'll arrive, which day you're going to leave. Usually it's one night. And you can request extra nights through that process. And it's just one click. And then we wait for the host to respond to you because we want to make sure that the host is available, that they have the spot, they don't have a wedding booked or anything like that. Our median response time from hosts has gone down from hours and hours to just an hour and a half. We're really hard making sure that the host understands they need to respond to RVers and make sure they know that you've been approved and you know where you're staying that night. So these are all the features that we've been working on over the past couple of months. Both the app and the website now kind of look the same and they are built with the same backbone technology, but the app also has a messaging system. So when if you're on the road and something changes, everyone knows our RV, initiation for the new RVer is blowing out a tire and not being able to make it. So we understand that, and we've built a messaging system very similar to Airbnb where you can talk to the host and say, sorry, I can't make it, or hey, I'm going to be a little late, and you can coordinate with the host directly. We also provide the contact info on the host's profile, so you can give them a quick call if the messaging system isn't fast enough.
I guess this explains everything that our audience need to know, and if they wanted to join Harvest Host, they should just go to the website and sign up for the annual membership and enjoy the road.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.